What was that?
What was what?
That!
What that?
That blood-curdling scream.
Oh, that blood-curdling scream. Must be Stauf's back.
Stauf?
The serial killer.
Ooh, serial killers. Lucky Charms leprechaun found murdered by elves. Snap, crackle, and pop on a rampage. Sugar Bear brutally assaulted by Frankenberry. Details on the next Geraldo.
You really are a lunatic. Do you know that? No, Henry Stauf, the toy maker gone berserk from the seventh guest. Deranged psycho, murderer of children, owns a mansion somewhere in Oregon. Well, he's back. Trilobyte Inc. and Virgin Interactive present the long-awaited sequel to The Seventh Guest, The 11th Hour. Was it worth the wait?
Well, was it?
Affirmative, for those who were waiting. For puzzle people who have not played The Seventh Guest,
Puzzle people, happy, peppy puzzle people, whippy, dippy puzzle people picked a peck of pickled puzzle.
Stop that!
Sorry.
As I was saying, puzzle people who have not played The Seventh Guest should be equally captivated by this title. It's one massive production with over 65 minutes of full-screen, full-motion, high-resolution video, unraveling the mystery behind the bizarre murders which have been going on in a small Oregon town.
So far, 4 women and 3 men have been victims, fitting a pattern of homicide, and several others are missing. Robin Morales has been missing for more than 3 weeks and seems to have vanished without a trace.
Hello, Dr. Thornton. Robin Morales. I'm a producer with Caitlin.
What can I do for you, Robin?
I'm researching a story on the Stauf mansion.
She's the producer for the very popular and flamboyant Case Unsolved reporter, Carl Denning.
You are Carl Denning.
No way.
Fine. You play Carl Denning, investigative reporter for television's Case Unsolved. Your producer, Robin Morales, has disappeared during the murder investigation, and things between you and her have gotten pretty darn, well, hot lately.
You mean she's mad at me?
Absolutely not. Robin has been your current significant other, so it's up to you to save her. Just look at her.
Wow. Now there's a face. Looks pretty harmless, though.
No angels here, buddy boy.
Who was that?
Did we or did we not already discuss the certifiable Henry Stauf?
We did, but I didn't know he was here.
Stauf and his mansion are what stand between you and your ability to save the ever-succulent Robin.
It's about time.
Tell me what you want. The world is waiting.
Robin.
Carl! Carl, where are you?
Never mind him, he's an illusion. Tell me what you want.
Now that's a big organ. Hey, Carl.
Is he undressing me with his eyes?
Hopefully not. As in The Seventh Guest, or any game of this type, in order to progress through the story, there are, of course, puzzles to be solved. Puzzle types and difficulty level vary widely, from the much-beloved chess puzzle,
Not so beloved to some of us.
to the dreaded you're red and he's blue and the object of the game is to build a path across the board before he does puzzle. From musical chairs to musical cash registers, from railroads to hell, to Attack of the Killer Dice, from Caesar salad monsters to the old Seize the Eyeballs from the Pentagram game.
From the mountain to the prairie, from the ocean, white with foam.
Now wait a minute.
Sorry.
Anyway, after solving each of these, a bit more of the underlying action is revealed.
I want to know what really happened the night you and Eileen Wiley went to the Stauf mansion.
Eileen got her hand bitten off by a guard dog.
I don't believe you. So what? What really happened to your hand?
Got bitten off by a dog.
It's probably one of those damn Rottweilers.
It was a dog, a vicious dog.
But really, Doctor, what did it look like to you?
Robin, it was a mess. A bloody mess.
So, no disappointment here, huh?
Well, there is that one thing that die-hard puzzle fans may find just a tad annoying. See that key?
Yep.
And this mousetrap?
Yeah?
Well, they are a mere 2 of the hundreds and hundreds of selectable objects in the game. In addition to solving the bona fide puzzles, you're not going to get very far without giving in to the scavenger hunt concept.
Meaning?
Well, at every point in the game, before, during, and after what some of us would call the real puzzles, we are called upon to identify and find one of these objects. Clues appear in our palm top, and we must solve the clue to figure out just what we need to find, and then proceed to wander all over the place, looking at the hundreds and hundreds of elusive items, hoping that we find whatever it is. I got very tired after a while of rediscovering the bowling ball or the pink lady cocktail, although there were some nice graphical surprises along the way, like this guy.
Why didn't you just make a list of what stuff was where at the time you discovered it?
Because either A, I became overwhelmed too quickly, or B, I'm not as smart as you.
I choose B.
Undoubtedly. One nice thing about the palm top, though, it acts as your techno-psychic ally, more commonly known to as online hints.
Wow. And this looks to be a real psychic. None of those phonies or cheap imitations here. But there's a lot of cool stuff, right? You don't think that they, overdid it, right?
Well, that's 2 questions. So first, yes, there is a lot of cool stuff. Most of the video, especially the location stuff, is really top-notch. The story is compelling, and overall, even with the scavenger hunt obstacle, I kept coming back for more. And it's a lot bigger than the 7th guest. On the other hand, I think that for a puzzle game, they may have gone overboard a little. Some of the puzzle graphic effects seemed unnecessarily convoluted and slow, and a couple of the other special effects were particularly lame.
Fish! Good boy. Now speak.
There's a lot to be entertained by here, and most will find that shelling out for this one could bring instant gratification. Even Nirvana might not be out of the question. It wouldn't surprise me.
I like surprises.
Okay then, how about surprises like the ever-decorative, maggot-filled tub o' bones?
Ew.
Or some ladyfingers to go with your coffee?
Ew, ew, ew.
At any rate,
Is a frontal lobotomy required for this activity?
They told me just a 6th grade education.
at any rate, I think it's another winner from Virgin.
Better than another virgin from winter.
What are you talking about?
I never know from one moment to the next. I must be tired.
Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Ah! I'll get you next time.